Burn. The paper is burning. Exchange. The gentlemen exchange phone numbers. Introduce. Jane's husband introduces her to his handsome friend. Offer. Paul offered the man money, but he was not interested. Pardon. Pardon me, can you tell me how to get to the subway? Popular. This busy street is a popular place to shop. Prepare. The cooks prepare a delicious meal in the restaurant. Reason. He did not have a reason for arriving late at the theater. Shake. The woman shakes Sue's hand and congratulates her. Shy. The young boy is very shy.
Bell. The bell rings when the gate opens. Block. There are many houses on each block. Borrow. Thank you for letting me borrow your math book this week. Bowl. I had a big bowl of soup for lunch. Confuse. Math confuses Scott. Knock. She continued to knock on the door. Result. John's doctor was very happy with his test results. Seem. They seem to be enjoying the funny movie tonight. Smart. Chris is a very smart boy. Subject. English is the most popular subject at my school.
Active. Children are very active and like to run and jump. Believe. He believes he is a smart boy. Environment. Fresh air is a good reason to live in a clean environment. Forest. The forest seems to be burning. Human. The old bridge was built by humans a long time ago. Hunt. Some people in North America like to hunt. Path. Both paths take you to the gate of the park. Safe. The gentleman stands in a safe place away from the subway. Service. The new restaurant has delicious food and great service. Wild. Africa is a popular place to see wild animals.
Area. The people living in this area are very poor. Choice. It is your choice. Do you want to go north or south? Enter. She enters through the front gate. Important. The king is the most important piece in the game. Lie. She lies in the grass and looks up at the sky. Mad. The woman is mad because someone hit her car. Nature. She likes to take pictures of nature. Protect. The umbrella protects the people from the hot sun. Shout. The shy boy surprised everyone by shouting. Usually. People usually shake hands when they introduce themselves. Amazing. It is amazing that humans walked on the moon. Attend. Many students attend this class on protecting the environment. Event. There is usually a fun event at the park on a holiday. Express. Marcy expresses her feelings with her face. Grade. Leslie started first grade today. Part. The cheese was cut into 8 parts. Save. She is saving this cake to eat tomorrow. Set. We need to set a date for our trip. Space. Their new apartment has a lot of space. Special. The store is offering special low prices all week.
Cheer. The fans are cheering for their favorite baseball team. Contest. Mila and Victor won the dance contest. Gift. His gift came in a pretty red box. Magazine. The Week is my favorite news magazine. Perform. The popular singer performs all over the world. Public. Shy people do not like to speak in public. Scene. The scene with the fight is the most exciting part of the play. Secret. Greg is telling Jessica a secret. I wonder what it is. Stage. Many great actors have performed on this stage. Unique. That man's hair is unique. Electricity. Humans use a lot of electricity. Fact. South Korea is a country in Asia. That is a fact. Fold. She folds her clothes to make more space for them. Key. I usually keep my house key in a secret place. Mind. She does not mind if you borrow her car. Power. They turn the power off for a special event. Sock. Jessica gave Holly socks for her birthday. Solve. He has to choose the correct path to solve the puzzle. Stick. Marcia sticks special notes on the door for her husband. Traffic. It is not safe to drive in this area. There is too much traffic.
Advice. He gives them advice about saving money. Case. Max will buy a larger pencil case when he is in the 6th grade. Exam. He takes an exam to attend the new school. Happen. The car crash happened in front of the theater. Lazy. John is smart, but he is very lazy. Message. Gary received an important message last night. Stupid. Riding down the rocks in the toy car is a stupid idea. Succeed. Pam's family is happy that she succeeded in school. Terrible. Dan got a terrible grade on his exam. Upset. She is upset because she cannot find the book she needs. Airplane. The airplane flies through the sky. Airport. The airplane arrived at the airport early. Culture. Melissa went to Japan to learn about its unique culture. Decide. She decided to wear the blue shirt to the event. Leave. They are leaving their office to go home. Modern. I saw Jeff's modern house in a magazine. Order. They took the waiter's advice and ordered fish for dinner. Sand. Olivia wrote a message in the sand. Spot. The beach is a popular spot in the summer. Strange. The strange animal looks like it is dancing.
Bill. Josh folds the bills before he puts them in his pocket. Blow. Carrie blows the seeds into the air. Century. Bob was born 1 century ago. Custom. It is a custom in many countries to give birthday gifts. Experience. They want to experience sleeping in nature. International. Many people attended the international meeting. Island. There is no electricity on the island. Journey. They are going on a journey through the sand. Meal. She made a terrible meal. No one liked it. Return.
We are always happy to return home. Actually. Actually, we do not mind waiting for you at the airport. Camp. They camped on an island. Collect. She collects shells that she finds in the sand. Form. He forms a pot with his hands. Kick. Lee kicked the ball to Henry. Reach. She reaches for the baby. Review. The students review their notes for the exam. Simple. He solved a simple problem. Soccer. Soccer is a popular sport in many cultures. Symbol. A heart shape is a symbol of love.
Allow. Her parents allow her to have a strange hair color. Bat. The bat returns to the forest to hunt for food. Exercise. They decided to exercise in the park. Force. Wayne's mom forced him to eat all of his meal. Leaf. Each kind of plant has unique leaves. Member. All of the members wear the same clothing. Real. He looks at the bill to see if it is real. Sign. Follow the sign to the international airport. Step. Sarah stepped on the stones to cross the river. Treat. They enjoy a treat after school.
Afraid. Marta is afraid of bats. Fair. They made a fair exchange. Focus. He focuses on the yellow spot in the center. Foreign. Kate went on a journey to a foreign country in Africa. Habit. Drinking soda is a terrible habit. Invent. Nathan invented a robot that can solve puzzles. Language. I cannot read the sign. It is in a foreign language. Nation. Switzerland is a small nation. Still. The woman is very still. Wise. My grandfather gives good advice because he is wise.
Audience. The audience waits for the movie to begin. College. Susan attends a college with many international students. Comfortable. She is comfortable on her new sofa. Honest. Nick is very honest. He returned the money he found. Imagine. The little girl imagines she is a big person in a small world. Level. They watched as the water level continued to go up. Sentence. Mrs. Hayes was upset with Tom, so she made him write sentences. Stress. She is under a lot of stress from her job. Suddenly. Suddenly, a storm blew sand across the road. Topic. The teacher wrote the topic on the board.
Add. She adds salt to her meal. Blind. The dog helps the blind man. Button. Casey's grandmother collects buttons. Create. He creates a unique piece of art with leaves on the top. Memory. They have great memories of their trip to the island. Prince. Catherine married a real prince. String. The clerk put a string around the gift. Thick. She borrowed a lot of thick books at college. Tight. Max is not comfortable wearing this tight shirt. Tradition. In some cultures, it is a tradition to paint eggs.
Board. They invented a simple outdoor game using a board. Brain. The picture focuses on the man's brain. Celebrate. The members of the soccer team celebrate after the game. Especially. He is especially smart for his age. Hole. There is a hole in the wall. Item. There are many items in the box. Match. Stacy's boots match her umbrella. Princess. She imagines she is a princess. Social. Diane is very social. She has many friends. Tear. The angry man tears the paper in half.
Cross. They are especially careful when they cross a busy road. Finally. The long meeting finally finished. Follow. The baby is following close to its mother. Heat. He lighted the fire to heat the cold room. Rainbow. There are 2 rainbows in the sky. Spread. She is spreading the blanket on the grass. Tired. Nancy was so tired that she fell asleep in English class. Tower. Seeing the Eiffel Tower is one of the best memories of my trip. Unit. The topic of this math unit is difficult. Vote. The audience voted for the best singer.
Climb. Pam likes to exercise by climbing the wall. Describe. She is describing the result on the board. Energy. The dog has a lot of energy. He plays all day. Engine. Al reaches into the engine to fix the problem. Field. Bob's neighbor allows him to hunt in his field. Include. Our new team members include Joe, Min, and Brian. Perfect. Marvin received a perfect score on his college exam. Rise. The airplane rises in the sky. Shape. The cookie is in the shape of a heart. Stone. Meg added 2 new stones to her collection. Bake. Mom is baking some muffins. Communicate. The man and woman communicate well at work. Deliver. He delivers the box to the woman. Direct. The woman in the middle is directing the movie. Goal. He reached his goal of climbing to the top of the mountain. History. The pyramids in Egypt are an important part of history. Inform. Ed informed the man that he got the job. Mail. He collects the mail in the afternoon. March. The band is marching down the street. Whole. I do not want one piece of pizza. I want to eat the whole thing.
Appear. The actress will appear in the play every night this week. Community. Alice lives in a very nice community. Festival. People in India throw colors at each other during the Holi festival. Interview. Jill was interviewed for an important job at an international airport. Million. The bag is filled with $1 million. Newspaper. The newspaper describes events around the world. Report. Maria is reporting the event while it is happening. Sport. The 3 children like different sports. Support. They are supporting William during this difficult time. Uniform. The workers wear different uniforms for their jobs.
Brave. The brave man returns to the fire to save more people. Goat. The goat is crossing the field. Hang. They hang their clothes on the line to dry. Ice. We put ice in our drinks to cool them. Insect. The insect is especially beautiful. Raise. He spreads food on the ground for the chickens he is raising. Roll. He rolls the snowball across the yard. Sore. She is putting something cold on her sore arm. Tent. The children will sleep in tents. Village. A story about this village appeared in the newspaper.
Accident. Dennis had an accident riding his bicycle. He hurt his leg. Adventure. They had a fun adventure on their vacation. Corn. The corn looks delicious and fresh. I cannot wait to eat it. Develop. They developed a plan to meet their goal. Medicine. This medicine will make your head feel better. Own. They own a house in a beautiful community. Product. She is trying to decide which product to buy. Quite. The tower is quite tall. Roof. He is fixing a hole in the roof. Rope. The children are pulling on the rope. Carrot. We raised carrots in our garden. Cause. He caused the pieces to fall over. Experiment. Kelly enjoys experimenting with colors. Fry. He heats the pan and then fries food in it. Ground. The newspaper lies on the ground. Kill. I felt sad when I killed the insect on my desk. Mix. I like to mix different kinds of vegetables when I cook. Possible. Mary said we could not climb to the top, but I knew it was possible. Pot. The corn is cooking in a pot. Proud. His parents are proud of him for completing college.
Lay. Ricky is laying the boards on the floor. List. I made a list of things I need to buy at the store. Main. We drove through the village on the main road. Mark. He made a mark in the box next to his answer. Mistake. Does the teacher know she made a mistake? Price. The woman is looking at the price of the shirt. Several. There are several goats near the tree. Share. Marcus shares the tent with his sister. Soil. Carrots and other vegetables grow in the soil. Taste. The cook tastes the food a final time before it is served.
Awful. Sam was not proud of the awful smell coming from his shoes. Crazy. Susan's hair looks really crazy, and she has an interview today. Huge. I will give you $1 million if you eat this huge hamburger. Moment. I mixed the vegetables and then fried them for a few moments. Odd. Louis's choice of hair color is quite odd. Pour. Please pour some water for me. I do not want any ice. Regret. She regrets missing the last bus home. It was a big mistake. Steal. We do not share our food with our cat, but she tries to steal it. Thief. Lucy saw a thief trying to climb into her neighbor's window. Tough. Max was the toughest man in our village. Chance. Mia and Phil got the chance to go on a European adventure. Extra. I have added extra cheese to make the pasta taste better. Hall. It was possible to have a large party in the Grand Hall. Immediately. The workers came immediately after the accident. Intend. For good health, she intends to eat several carrots every day. Mention. Jude forgot to mention that he had to leave class early. Reaction. It was a mistake to tell Jim the news. His reaction was very bad. Score. Jose scored the winning goal at last night's game. Search. Alex searched the sky for the cause of the noise. Worse. There is nothing worse than cleaning the floor.
Bit. I broke the chocolate into bits so I could share it with my friends. Common. Colds are quite common in the winter. Diet. I intend to have a healthier diet by eating more fruit. Evidence. The police found evidence that Chris was the thief. Fit. They stay fit by running whenever possible. Limit. She has little money and must limit how much she spends. Physical. Playing sports is a good way to get physical exercise. Poison. The symbol on the bottle says that it is poison. Sale. There is a nice house for sale in my neighborhood. Type. Bakeries usually sell several different types of bread. Amount. Make sure to use the right amount of oil to fry the food. Cure. The new cure made John feel better almost immediately. Disease. A disease made the tree's leaves turn brown. Medical. If you often have awful headaches, you should get medical help. Necessary. When getting ready for a trip, take only what is necessary. Produce. Cars produce a lot of problems for the environment. Reduce.
The store has reduced its prices on everything. Serious. We saw a serious car accident this afternoon. Source. This river is the main source of water for many animals. Supply. My father supplies carrots to a restaurant in our town.
Castle. Jim learned that it was common to find huge castles in the past. Decision. Tim made the decision to eat the carrots to be healthier. Empire. The Roman Empire included several hundred towns and cities. Explore. The woman who is alone loves to explore nature. Flight. Max and Shelley shared a flight to Mexico City last summer. Guard. Our dog Rover is guarding the house at the moment. Incredible. This book mentions how incredible the beaches are in Hawaii. Serve. They serve many types of food at this restaurant. Skin. For beautiful skin, a healthy diet and good habits are necessary. Southern. The man regretted not visiting Southern California last summer.
Admire. I admire my mother more than anyone else. Ancient. This city in Peru is evidence of an ancient culture. Attractive. Jess is looking for an attractive dress for her party. Giant. They had the chance to ride on a giant elephant at the zoo. Pack. She needs to limit the items she is packing in her suitcase. Prefer. Gabby prefers to eat fresh fruit instead of junk food. Rent. They rent a nice house for a small amount of money. Respect. It is necessary to respect your teachers by listening during class. View. Ron viewed the odd artwork in the museum. Wave. He waved goodbye to his parents before going back to college. Base. This incredible show is based on a story by a famous writer. Character. The main character in my favorite TV show is a very small girl. Clever. Sasha's cat is very clever. It can use the computer. Enemy. Helen and I used to be friends, but she is my enemy now. Length. She wants to know the length of the piece of wood. Promise. Rodney promised not to tell Connie's secret. Quality. Sam makes attractive clothes of good quality. Regularly. He regularly helps his dad put away the clean towels. Survive. Lost in the forest, Bob survived by living like ancient humans. Title. The title of her book is The Ancient Castle. Adult. The adult I respect the most is my mother. Classic. Jason enjoys driving classic cars. He owns several of them. Desert. They deserted the building after the terrible fire. Discover. She is trying to discover a cure for a serious disease. Female. Mrs. Jennings prefers to visit a female doctor. Flow. This river flows from east to west. Mystery. That strange light in the forest is a mystery. Opinion. It is just my opinion, but this store is the best one in the mall. Pleasure. She finds pleasure in lying in the field and looking at the sky. Publish. The group worked together to publish the story.
Cough. Christine usually coughs a lot when she is sick. Crowd. The crowd found pleasure in watching a really great game. Curious. Tim was curious to see what was inside the attractive red box. Disappear. Jacob's picture will disappear when it starts to rain. Edge. Susan stood at the edge of the cliff and looked down. Guide. Our guide in Paris showed us many incredible places. Local. We prefer to buy our food from the local market. Machine. She put a small amount of clothes into the washing machine. Native. Maya is a native of a city in southern Michigan. Smoke. Thick black smoke rose from the burning truck.
Avenue. We will go down this avenue for a few blocks before turning. Expect. It is cloudy, so Tim expects it to rain. Explain. They explained their opinions about the plan to their boss. Rub. Kate rubbed lotion onto her baby's skin. Shine. The sun shines through the trees every morning. Strength. Rocco trains hard to build his strength and stay healthy. Suggest. She asked him to suggest a medicine for her cough. Tour. We went on a tour of England and saw many famous places. Western. It is a mystery why this western town is deserted. Wheel. The wheels on our car needed a bit more air.
Cloth. This store has a lot of good quality cloth for sale. Equal. We cut the cake into equal pieces. Fail. Simon regretted not working hard when he failed the test. False. He thought the story was based on fact, but it was false. Goods. She found many goods at the local market. Increase. As time passed, the tree increased in size. Penny. She has saved a lot of pennies to buy a new toy. Separate. Kelly separated the bottles into different types for recycling. Total. There is a total of 3 fruits, 2 oranges and 1 apple. Wrap. Marissa promised to wrap Katie's gift before the party.
Appreciate. Everyone appreciates Ted's hard work on the project. Avoid. Sarah avoided Sam, so she did not have to talk to him. Convenient. The local stores stay open all night, which is very convenient. Customer. Mark explains the difference between the items to his customer. Destroy. We did not expect the road to be destroyed in the storm. Disappointed. Her father was disappointed that she had failed her exams. Medium. Most customers prefer the medium-sized cakes at Kara's Bakery. Pattern. They prefer paper with a simple pattern to cover their bedroom walls. Trick. Jenny tricked me when she put salt in my coffee. Value. The value of houses has increased by 10% this year. Beat. Michelle regularly beat her husband at the video game. Conduct. The experiment John conducted produced unexpected results. Confident. We are confident that we can increase our test scores. Lead. The tour guide is leading the people to the castle. Lift. To develop his strength, Ralph lifted weights every day. Male. Mr. Garcia was the first male teacher I had ever had. Muscle. Matt exercises his muscles for a total of 3 hours a day. Speed. He was disappointed that his speed was too slow for him to win. Stretch. Heather stretches her legs before her dance class begins. Trouble. Drivers had trouble seeing the other cars on the avenue.
Captain. Anton is the captain of our soccer team this year. Challenge. It is a challenge for Shelley to wake up early, so she is often late. Complete. Sally completed her work carefully to avoid any mistakes. Encourage. The teacher encouraged her student to continue writing her story. Noon. The next class starts at noon and ends at 2 p.m. Position. Jen's position near the front of the room allows her to hear well. Race. It is necessary for everyone to begin the race together. Record. He held the record as the first person to climb this mountain. Skill. It takes a bit of skill to wrap a gift well. Jenny is really good at it. Wing. The bird could not fly because it had a broken wing.
Certain. Sally is certain her customers will enjoy her food. Discuss. The students discuss their troubles with their teacher. Edit. Pamela had not expected that she would need to edit her story. Gather. My family usually gathers on my grandfather's birthday. Image. Gail is confident that she can draw realistic images of clothes. Material. It was a challenge to gather all the materials for my art class. Positive. Positive students can complete work quickly and easily. Role. Laura was respected for her role as team captain. Screen. The man touched the screen to check his email. Technology. Mrs. Jensen encouraged her students to use technology.
Attack. When the computer stopped working, Cheryl wanted to attack it. Available. There are seats available in the back for people who are late. Career. You can choose any career you want. There are so many. Connect. Marvin connects a big screen to his dad's computer. Dictionary. Dictionaries are helpful for finding the spelling of words. Handle. Lisa is good at leading people. She knows how to handle them. Major. Losing the key to our car was a major problem. Provide. Ms. Clark provides extra help to weaker students after school. Section. We can eat in this section of the park. Do you see the tables? Site. There are several million sites on the internet which sell things. Accept.
Polly and Stephen gladly accepted the key to their new home. Consider. Christine has to consider what career she wants very carefully. Exist. These animals existed a long time ago. They are not alive now. Familiar. The man looked familiar to the women gathered at the other table. Joy. The role of mother brings Molly great joy. Married. They got married last Saturday. It was a beautiful event. Rather. Gloria would rather paint her nails than do her homework. Represent. The sign represents which toilet is for women. Root. The root of their fight was a computer. They would not share it. Society. Tall buildings and heavy traffic are common in our modern society.
Band. Everyone in this band is male. There are no women or girls. Fortune. Jack earned a fortune from the new technology he developed. Guest. Margaret had guests at her house at noon for lunch. Host. The host prepared a lot of delicious food for his guests. Original. Students are encouraged to create original pieces of art. Peace. We all respect each other and live in peace in the community. Poem. Jenna writes and edits her poems in the park near her school. Sense. The man sensed that someone was behind him. Trust. Rita trusted her nurse and enjoyed discussing her problems with her. Wealthy. The wealthy businessman owns an airplane and an expensive car. Blood. Once a month, Ryan gives blood during his lunch break. Business. Gus's business in the rich section of town will make a fortune. Electronic. Stop using any electronic items when the plane is taking off. Influence. Art has had a positive influence on Jennifer's career choice. Master. Bob feels great joy when he masters new skills on his skateboard. Pity. Abigail felt pity for her mother after she lost her job. Press. The press reported on the event conducted by the city police. Shoot. The children like to shoot water at one another on hot days. Signal. The guide signaled for us to follow her through the park. Teenager. Many parents do not trust teenagers to be able to make decisions.
Achieve. Ray achieved excellent grades in college. Beg. Lucy begged her mother for a new toy, but her mother said no. Control. The two wealthy men controlled a business empire. Debate. The students debated their roles before coming to a decision. Improve. The girls' plan was to practice every day in order to improve. Similar. The sisters look quite similar, but you can tell the difference. Soldier. Soldiers were called in to help people who were in danger. System. You need to have the right skills to handle this computer system. War. The men fought in the war for several years before it ended. Warn. Evan did not see the sign warning people about the wet floor. Announce. The press has announced the birth of the baby princess. Bottom. The man found 2 major problems on the bottom of my car. Compete. The boys competed to see who would win the race. Copy. In the office, Rachel copies papers with the machine. Exhibit. Lois and her friends were viewing art exhibits at the museum. Print. Some businesses make their fortune printing things for others. Project. The teenagers worked together on their history project. Proper. The proper way to recycle is to separate the different items. Select. Ben selected one of the available images on the screen. Sheet. I prefer to write on sheets of paper. I do not trust electronic things.
Concentrate. Nolan concentrated on the game and considered his next move. Maximum. The police officer warned Kay about the maximum speed limit. Prize. Rashid received a prize for achieving the best test scores. Require. You are required to pay money to leave your car here. Research. Doctors have been researching cures for many diseases. Respond. Hannah responded to Jim's question on her cell phone. Spell. They spelled the word team with their bodies. State. Anna stated that she was happy with her new job. Structure. People debate who built this ancient structure. Tool. Mr. Taylor has a lot of tools similar to these at his home. Flood. The awful flood destroyed several structures in our town. Gentle. The farmers required that children be gentle with their animals. Melt. Be careful, your ice cream is melting. You should eat it fast. Operate. Cody operates this huge machine on his grandparents' farm. Recognize. Sally recognized some of the things she saw from the train. Remain. It was windy, but Eve's hat remained on her head. Task. His mom showed him how to complete the task the proper way. Various. We planted various flowers in front of our house this spring. Waste. Do not waste water. Turn it off when you are not using it. Worth. This car is worth a fortune. I do not think we will be able to buy it.
Climate. She hated the cold climate in the northern part of the country. Emergency. People drive at maximum speed to get help during an emergency. Factory. This factory is the root of the air problem in the area. Freeze. It was so cold that the lake froze all the way to the bottom. Population. The population of penguins has dropped rather than increased. Recently. We recently put these plants in pots for our class project. Responsible. We let Alan borrow our tools because he is a responsible person. Storm. The two men hurried to go inside during the storm. Stream. The man ran through the cool water of the stream. Temperature. When Cassie is sick, her temperature rises.